Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. Of course, it is boys volleyball night once again. Kevin McGahee here doing the voiceover, and Pat DeMarco behind the camera. We're a little bit tardy getting started today. We had some equipment issues. We are ready to go. But today, we have with us the Ironmen from Steel Valley. It is a non-section friendly. And you've seen we are equal here. We're all equalized at 1 point apiece. Well, make that 2-1 Panthers on the service error. It's kind of nice to have this sort of a break in the middle of an otherwise strenuous WPIAL season. Steel Valley, whoa. Hammering that one way over the end line. And the Panthers with a 3-1 lead, where Garrett O'Grady takes it back for the St. Clair serve. Handled nicely from the middle. Oh, my goodness, number 55 is about 6'8". Play in the middle, and another one over the top and long. And the Ironmen have given us 3 of the 4 points. It's a 4-1 Panther lead here very early in the first set. As everybody knows, it's a best-of-5 match. A set consists of 25 points. You have to be the first one to get there and win by 2, and that will be a double hit. I know it's hard to see on the TV, but it's too much spin on that doggone ball on the second touch. That's a dead ball, sort of a foul. Point for the other side, and it's the Ironmen now up for the serve. From the back row, that's Joey DiGiorno wearing the libero jersey in set number 1 tonight. Nice dig. Oh, and a great pancake move by Billy Smith, number 9. The pancake is where you put your palm down on the floor. The ball bounces off the back of it, and it is good. That's a splendid move by Bill Smith. Off the block, still in play. Nice little rally here early in this match. Smith to the far side, over the top. And still touchdown over the top. Bill Smith gets himself a kill. Panther point in a 5-2 lead. It's number 22 stepping up now, Nolan Condrich, the sophomore hitter for the St. Clair serve, over the top. And here to the near side, blocked down by Jacob Ty, our number 17. Too bad up into the structure. Nolan Condrich had a beat on it and went too high, hard to see on the screen. I don't think you could even see it, but there's a net folded up there in the very top. It hit that. It is a dead ball if that happens. Number 25 serving. That's Tyler Majernik, a junior hitter. And the Panthers, the beneficiaries of another point. Billy Smith with the serve. Touched over. Smith, another great dig. And from the far side, well, that was the leaping, devastating hitter. Brad Kolitz hits it long. Gives a point over to the Ironmen, where Dave Grace, senior hitter, steps up for the Ironman serve. Back set. Kolitz again off a block. Still viable. Steel Valley plays some terrific defense here. Another one that goes way long. That off the hands of number 5, Pat Vopel. Another pretty good set, but Pat sails it way long over the end line. And it is Grace again with the serve. Set, and down that one goes. Pat Vopel getting the point, and a 2-point Panther lead at 7-5. We're still real early in set number 1 here. And Brad Kolitz steps back for the jump serve over the top. Handled by the Ironmen to the near side. Number 44, Tyler Smith. Hit that one over for Steel Valley. From the back row, way into the net. Well, Dave Grace had it. But into the net it goes. Point Panthers. Brad Kolitz again steps back for that serve. Over the top, good serve at the net. Touched over. And it's rescued by Bill Smith again. To the near side. Number 44, Tyler Smith, the senior hitter. just down the line for Steel Valley. They get one of those points back. And it's 8-6. 33 is Alex Milstead with that Steel Valley serve, and they capture the point. As you look down at the Steel Valley lineup, that number 55, Tyler Lewis, a senior, 6'10", play in the middle. Why don't they ever move into the St. Clair district, I wondered? Size like that, and who needs size like that? With a kill just like that. Panthers get the side out and the point at 9-7. Still here in the first set. Jacob Ty, the serve. Oh, it goes backwards. You like to see that because that should be a free ball, Panthers. It is indeed. There's the Bill Smith set to the back, set to the right side. Slicing attack by Pat Vopel. Did not get paid dirt. He'll get another chance at it off the block this time. To the near side. Over the top. Tyler Smith. The 5'11" hitter for the Ironmen. And the back within one. It's still a 9-8 Panther lead. Ryan McAllister, number 10 for the Ironman serve. Opal touching it over, a little too much air, and it's still in play. Brad Kolditz now. Billy Smith with the set from the back row. Kolditz again, but right into that Tyler Lewis block. And we are all tied up at 9. First time the set's been tied since 1-1. Ryan McAllister again. Bill Smith the set. Pat Vopel just over the top. From the back row, Brad Kolditz right at the defender. Steel Valley's defense pretty terrific so far. Yeah, double hit. Pat Vopel is not a setter. He tried to do it. It rolled off the heel of his hands. Too much spin, and the Ironmen have their second lead of the match at 10-9. Ryan McAllister still with the serve. Touched over, and down it goes. Garrett O'Grady getting his first point. On for some serving is number 11, Eric Lehman, the sophomore setter. Good serve over the top. In the middle. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's Tyler Lewis. 3 Tylers on this team. Must be something in that district. But at 6'10", Tyler Lewis probably does not even have to jump to kill like that. Number 44, Tyler Smith with a serve. Service error. Point Panthers, and we're tied up at 11. Now can the Panthers get that lead back? Garrett O'Grady into the net. Free ball. DeJorno with the bump. There's the set, and Kolditz off the block. Right side off the St. Clair block and down. That's Tyler Majernik. Teams trading points right now. Steel Valley with a 1-point lead at 12-11. Still first set. Kolditz, but off the block again. Brad can't seem to get it by that block, which is what you really want. Just like that, Nolan Condrich up for the one-man block. It goes off to his side, and Steel Valley with their largest lead of the set so far at 13-11. De Libero, number 7, Stephen Ruffing, the senior. There's a great pancake move by the Ironman, stuffed down by Billy Smith, and it works. Billy Smith everywhere on the court. Panthers get one of those 2 deficit points back. 12 serving 13. And that's Nolan Condrich with that serve. From the far side, slicing attack handled by Eric Lehman. From the back row, it's a free ball now, Ironman. And a slicing attack, down it goes. I think that was number 9, Dave Grace. With that Steel Valley point, 14-12, Ironmen lead by 2. serve just off the net and playable to the far side. Brad Kolitz taps the ball over. Should be a free ball. Panthers now. Indeed it is. DiGiorno to Smith. Far side. Kolitz off the block and still cannot find pay dirt. Brad Kolitz had a lot of good looks at it. Yes, net violation. I think that was probably Jacob Ty with the net violation, and it's a 3-point lead for the Steel Valley Ironmen right now at 15-12. Early on in the set, you saw a lot of errors on the part of the Ironmen gave the Panthers points, and right now the Panthers have let the Steel Valley Ironmen crawl back in this and needing a couple to get going here. Only 5 kills so far out of the Panthers' 12 points. Pat Vopel with 2, Billy Smith, the setter, with 2, and Garrett O'Grady with only one. So the hitters are getting the sets, but the Steel Valley defense pretty good. They've got the two-man block set up, and the defenders have been scraping those balls off the floor. We'll see if the Panthers can figure out how to get around those blocks and get those attacks down to the floor. 15-12. Ironman lead, and the serve from Tyler Majernik. And that one goes out. Another error gives the Panthers a point. Side out, and it'll be Bill Smith with the serve, and the Panthers needing some pretty good defense right here. Set here to the near side, off the block. Pat Vopel with that good block, and a second. Over it goes. Free ball Panthers now. Bill Smith, short set. Oh, it goes just long. Jacob Ty had a great look at it, but got under the ball a little bit and sailed it only about a foot long outside the near right corner. Dave Grace the serve, far side. Pat Vopel could not use it. Out it goes. Panthers get one back there. 16-14. Steel Valley with the lead. Jump serve by Brad Kolitz, way over the top. A lot of air underneath that one here to the near side. Joey DiGiorno picks it off, and Pat Vopel off the Steel Valley block and down. Pat's still got 3 kills. Brad Kolitz again. He'll use that jump serve. And a good one. Might have gone up, but it might have landed right in the back line, too. Billy Smith from the back row. Brad Kolitz over the top, but right at a defender again. And a gift from Dave Grace. Wallops it right into the net. Brad Kolitz again with that jump serve. Handled nicely by the Ironman on the second touch. Joey DiGiorno covering it from the back row. Down it goes. Pat Vopel with authority. First time we've seen that tonight. And Coach Alex Hinsey takes a quick Steel Valley timeout. Coach Hinsey used to be the coach here at Upper St. Clair up until a couple of years ago. For the girls, now at Steel Valley, he's actually been there 3 years now, he says. (17-16), Panthers lead. And Brad Kolitz still serving. Let's see what Coach Hinsey has his charges up to here. Brad Kolitz with a jump serve. Over it goes, and a good one. Handled by Dave Grace. Billy Smith grabbing that one. DiGiorno from the back row. It'll be Brad Kolitz again over the top and down. Well, Brad Kolitz with his first kill. He got up on that ball with topspin on it. It just dropped right at the feet of Dave Grace. Now Kolitz again with a serve. Nothing fancy that time. From the center. Goes wide, and just like that, the 3-point Panther deficit has turned into a 3-point Panther lead at 19-16. Brad Kolitz again, a serve 7, I think. Into the net, it'll be a serve 8. My goodness, Tyler Smith, the senior hitter, pasted that one into the net. And here, the Panthers with a 4-point lead now at 2016, where things looked pretty bleak just a couple of minutes ago before that timeout. Another great serve over the top and out of bounds. I think I can call that an ace for Brad Kolditz. It's one that fooled the defense and did not come back. And a second timeout taken by Coach Hinsey. It's an 8-point run right now for the Panthers to get in pretty good position now as we come toward the end of this set. Remember, set goes to 25 points. You have to win them by 2. And the Panthers, not that long ago, were down 16-13 and have rattled off 8 in a row. Pat Vopel leading the pack here with 4 kills. Billy Smith, number 9, he has 2. Brad Kolditz 1, and Garrett O'Grady 1. And of course, the service ace just now by Brad Kolditz. And we shall see. That's each team, by the way, gets 2 timeouts per set. That'll be the second one. Coach Hinsey has used his up now for the first set. I do not think Coach Ficcarelli has used one for the Panthers yet. Brad Kolditz again. Another good serve. Good recovery by the Ironmen. Joey DiGiorno, terrific little dig there. And over the top, but way long. Garrett O'Grady. Really strong and really long. 21-17. Alex Milstead with the Ironman serve. Left side. O'Grady slicing attack, and down it goes. Second kill for Garrett O'Grady. And the Panthers content to trade points here. 22-17 right now. Oh my goodness. Well, I know Jacob Ty wished he had that one back. That is just a serve that had nowhere to go and didn't even get there. Point and side out for Ryan McAllister doing the Steel Valley serving. Far side, just tapped over and down. Well, you don't have to do it with power. Garrett O'Grady did it with finesse right there. Trading points just fine. 23-18. Panthers needing 2 now to finish off the first set of this friendly non-section match. Eric Lehman to serve. From the near side, into the net. Oh, nice slice by Nolan Kondrich. Number 22 to that back left corner. Now the Panthers with 6 set points in hand. They just need one of the next 6. Eric Lehman the serve. To the middle. Off the block. Nicely blocked by Nolan Kondrich. It'll be, yes, Brad Kolditz. Oh, but right at the defender. No, well, nice dig by Joey DiGiorno. However, there's nobody there on the receiving end of that dig. Point and side out Steel Valley. Tyler Smith, the serve. Touched over and down. Well, Billy Smith finishes off the first set. The Panthers take it 25-19. Stick with us, everybody. We'll be right back for set number 2. We are back. That was a quick little break as we celebrated the Panthers' first set victory, 25-19. It's the Steel Valley Ironmen here tonight. It's a non-section friendly match, and I bet it was arranged by Upper St. Clair and the coach of the Steel Valley Ironmen, Alex Hinsey, the girls' coach for Upper St. Clair. So the Panthers got themselves in a big deficit problem there early in that midway through that first set, down by 3, and came roaring back to win it with a 12-3 run there at the end. Let's see how things develop here in this second set. Eric Lehman, number 11, gets a start for this set, and new libero Robbie Mackey, number 8, on the floor. And just touched over, that's the 6'10 Tyler Lewis, the senior. He doesn't have to pound it. He can put it basically wherever he wants to. And just like last set, Steel Valley opens up the scoring with an early 1-0 lead here in the second set. Panthers with a 1-0 lead, that is. Garrett O'Grady, but into the block. In the back row, Brad Kolditz way up in the structure. It is still playable. Oh, but not anymore. That was Tyler Lewis. who tried to wrist it just over the net. It's a gift for the Panthers, and it is Garrett O'Grady with a decent serve, nothing fancy about it. Over the top. And Billy Smith, another point. 4 points for Billy Smith tonight. Your setter normally doesn't get that many, but he has been active and has been getting that ball over the net. Tied for the lead with the team from kills right now with 4. 2-1 Panthers with the early lead again, just like last set. Tyler Lewis whistling one home from the middle. Tyler Smith now with the Ironman serve. From the near side, Brad Kolitz off the block. Brad Kolitz with only his second kill, but maybe he's figured out how to get around that block now. He had a bunch of chances in the first set, but ended up hitting them right into the block or at defenders. At the net, yeah, that's a 4-hitter. That'll be a gift for the Panthers. Dave Grace, number 9. A lot of seniors. My goodness, they got a lot of seniors on that Steel Valley squad. Had a look at it, but wait, if it gets in that net, it's very difficult to pull out. Panthers with the point. Tyler Lewis zipping the ball over the end line. He had a good look at it, but could not bring it down. Sailed it way long. Nolan Condrich now with the Panther serve. Over the top. That one goes long. Dave Grace hits it long. And just like last set, the Panthers getting some gift points here on errors. Well, Steel Valley got credit for that point. Don't ask me how. I beg your pardon. I have no idea where that point came from, but Brad Kolditz taking care of business, getting it right back. Billy Smith. Over the top, dug off the floor nicely by Garrett O'Grady, and Kolditz again. (7-3) the Panther lead. Billy Smith the serve. Nice little back spin, nothing fancy here from the near side. Over the top, off the block. Bill Smith with the set right side. Pat Vopel, and it does come back. It's a free ball, Panthers. Near side, touched over, and on net violation. Geez, I thought maybe Brad Kolditz had stepped over the line, but somebody from Steel Valley got in the net, and the scorekeeper's got that wrong. He's got it 7-4. It's supposed to be 8-3. Let's see if we can get this fixed. Back set, Pat Vopel down. Called out. My goodness. My eyes couldn't follow that one that quickly. It is called out. Point Steel Valley and a service error. Their third of the match, giving the Panthers point right back. Brad Kolditz with the serve. Comes right back. And it'll be free ball Ironman. Over the top. Oh, right into the Jacob Ty block. And again, 2 blocks by Jacob Ty. But the second one lands out of bounds. Point Ironman. Dave Grace, yet another one of those seniors, back for the Steel Valley serve. Back set right side. Oh, my goodness, Pat Vopel getting a lot of action tonight, but that one sailed long. He got underneath it. Dave Grace, the Steel Valley serve. Left side set. Yep, Garrett O'Grady, but his momentum carried him under the net, really. You're allowed to step on the black center line. Garrett O'Grady's foot went totally over it. That's a violation and a point. Ironman, and they're right back in this, trailing by 1, 9-8. Pat Vopel again. This time he dumps it right in the back left corner. Pat Vopel with 5 kills. Panthers the side out in the point, leading at 10-8. We're in the second set in this best of 5 match. Panthers took the first one, 25-19. Jacob Ty. Now the serve. Nothing fancy. To the setter, and from the middle, yeah, right down. That's number 33, Alex Milstead. Taking care of business. Fire back to the near side. Garrett O'Grady. It goes long. Great dig by Brad Kolditz, but not enough to keep the ball in play. Good set. Garrett O'Grady, slicing attack toward the back right. Garrett O'Grady with kill number 4. And we seem to be all tied up at 11. Eric Lehman. Great serve, just fooled everybody. Free ball, and Nolan Condors, but hits it right into the net. I'm sure he was intimidated a little bit by that 6'10" Tyler Lewis figure. 12-11, Ironman with the lead. Ryan McAllister the serve. There's the set. Garrett O'Grady, and down it goes. Garrett O'Grady, kill number 5 to tie up for the team lead with Pat Vopel. 12-all, second set. Garrett O'Grady the serve to the far side, over the top, and no one there to cover. Off the block. And on the floor. Here we are trading points again. We seem to get to this point in all these sets where neither team can break away. Robbie Mackey to the near side. Brad Kolditz. That's how you do it, son. Slice it. Find the open spot, and it's 5 kills now for Brad Kolditz. Nolan Condrich serving a 13-all. Short set, tapped over and out of bounds by Tyler Lewis. So far, the Panthers have contained Lewis. He's been trying to be clever with it. Is placing it instead of hammering it home. Sort of like that. Yeah, that one lands just in. Dave Grace just inside the far sideline. And we're all tied up at 14. Steven Ruffing, the libero, with the serve. Brad Kolditz with the point. Brad Kolditz had just enough on that and a topspin that rolled off 2 fingers and out of bounds over the back line. 15-14. Oh, Billy Smith tried to dump that on the back line, sailed it too long. But I believe that's the first service error of the match for the Panthers, so that's not all that bad, actually. Short set, right side. Kolditz off the block, still in play. No, it's over the back line. Ironman could not contain it. Panthers get the 1-point lead at 16-15. Connor Langen, number 3, checks in for Steel Valley. Brad Kolditz with the serve, and number 12 checking in, Bryce Cook for the Panthers. Eric Lehman for Pat Vopel. Good Kolditz serve. It's over the net and playable. But down over the block. Alex Malstead just off the side of the block, and we are at 16 all. Short set. Down it goes. Well struck by Jacob Ty, who's been involved in the action all night, but that is his first kill for the night. So he's in the scorebook. 1, 2, 3. Only 6 attackers with kills in the book tonight. So far, anyway. Jacob Ty the serve. Panthers with a 1-point lead. Make it 2. That's a pretty clever attack, but it lands just outside the far sideline toward the St. Clair bench. And Jacob Ty the serve. Tapped over. Overpass. Did not hurt the Panthers. Eric Lehman the set. Garrett O'Grady the finish. And just like last set, here's we get to 20. The Panthers are putting a little run together. Giving them a little bit of cushion here as we get toward 25. This set goes to 25. You have to win it by 2. Jacob Ty again. Oh, good serve, and it's a free ball, Panthers. Can they use it? Quick set. Nolan Condrich, down it goes. I love that quick set play. Just tap it up and hammer it down and be done with it. Timeout called by Coach Hinsey of Steel Valley. The Panthers, just like last, there's two relatively identical sets here. Steel Valley scored first. Panthers came back with a lead. Steel Valley came back. They traded points for, 10, 12 different points. And now the Panthers, as they get to crucial territory here, have built a pretty nice cushion at 20-16. And the serve. Brad Kolditz now leading all attackers with 7 kills. Garrett O'Grady close behind with 6. Pat Vopel 5. Billy Smith, the setter of all people, with 4. 2 for Nolan Condrich. Jacob Ty has his 1. And it is that same Jacob Ty back for the serve at 20-16. From the back row over the top. Handled by Jacob Ty over the... Double hit is the call. Unusual on a ball that goes over the net that the double hit should be called. But anyway, there it is. Point and side out Ironmen. Robbie Barker with the serve, and it is back in play. Excellently done. Garrett O'Grady. But out. Point Steel Valley. My goodness, Garrett had a great look at it. I was sort of hesitating and hoping somebody from Steel Valley had touched it. They did not. Point Ironmen. Panthers to lead by 2, 20-18. O'Grady, finding the open spot. Right in the donut hole, the center of the defense. 21-18, Eric Lehman now the serve. Panthers need a little defense. Robbie Mackey, there it is. And down it goes. That is Bryce Cook, number 12 with that kill. Bryce the junior outside hitter. 22-18, Panthers lead by 4, make it 5 with the Eric Lehman service ace. Almost an identical case of what happened last set. That serve just dumped over the net and sort of pushed to the back left corner by Tyler Lewis, but the Panthers can trade points here, 23-19, just 2 points away from putting this second set in the record books. It'll be Ryan McAllister with the serve. Short set, Condrich. Yes, it was Nolan Condrich. I was screened there for a minute. With a tremendous kill, his 3rd of the night, 24-19, and the Panthers now with 5 set points in hand. To the left side, it's in play. Robbie Mackey gets it, and well, Garrett O'Grady gave it a pretty good ride, but not enough to keep it in play. 24-20 now. Steel Valley within 4. Panthers need 1. And there it is, Brad Kolitz taking care of business. Good grief. A whistling drive that finishes off the second set at 25-20. Panthers now up 2 sets to love, and we'll be right back for the third set. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back. We're back after that lovely little break. And right now, the Panthers with a 2 sets to love lead. That is not indicative of this match. The Ironmen have played very well here. Some great defense, and these sets have both been very close until the Panthers have figured out a way to drift away from the Ironmen in both late in the teens scores. And we'll see what this set holds. New cast of characters on the floor. That was Joey DiGiorno, number 3. Number 24 on the floor now, Michael Yarina on the far side for his first action of the night. Number 7, Dan King on the floor. And we'll get to the rest of them as time progresses here. At the net. Oh, dug out of there nicely. Bryce Cook puts the ball in play. Back set right side. Eric Lehman, our setter. Bryce Cook didn't have a lot of power on that. And the attack comes back from Tyler Smith. Rolls down the front of the Panther defense, and it's an early 2-0 Steel Valley lead here in the third set. Panthers up already 2 sets to love. Michael Yarina off the block. Back set. Oh, whoa! Michael Yarina with the block off the big guy, Tyler Lewis. How about that? The first block for a point, and it comes from Michael Yarina. Panthers get the side out. Trail by 1, 2-1. Touchdown again. Well, there it is. Tyler Lewis doesn't have to do much. From his vantage point, he picks a spot and places it home. 3-1 now. Ironmen with the lead. Into the Lewis block that time. Panthers will have to figure out a way to get around him. Hard to go over the top of a 6'10 guy, and hard to go around him. 4-1, Ironmen lead. Yarina off the top, and that may be the way to do it. Yarina with his second point. Dan King checks out, and Tanner Alazin comes in. That's him headed right back for the serve. Tanner's a sophomore. Great serve, fooled Steel Valley. Over the top, another tremendous dig. Steel Valley having to work for this point. Eric Lehman to the far side. Over the top, sliced and out of bounds. That one by Max DeYoung, number 15. Good line drive serve. Oh, and that one goes out of bounds. Joey DiGiorno had it. Lofted it out of bounds into the Steel Valley bench. Stephen Ruffing. Steel Valley serve. Good dig. And Michael Yarina, not the set wasn't high enough for him. Free ball Panthers. Joey DiGiorno with it. From the back row. Tanner Alazin over the top. Long by Dave Grace. Panthers get the point and the side out. Trailing by 4, 6-2. Here in the third set. Michael Yarina the serve. Off the block and down. Alex Milstead with that one. 7-3. Steel Valley leads. First time we've seen Ted Stojanoff, number 11 for Steel Valley. First time he's been on the floor tonight. Tanner Alazin with the recovery and over the top. That was Frank Gregor. And Steel Valley with a nice attack off the hands of Bryce Cook. 8-3 Ironmen lead. Just over the net, Joey DiGiorno with it, but the overpass did not hurt the Panthers. Touched over, covered nicely by Bryce Cook. DiGiorno now. Eric Lehman with it to the far side, and a nice attack, but it goes just long. Max DeYoung. Steel Valley lead is now 6. And it's Ted Stojanov again with that serve. DeYoung again over the top and right at the defense. Called in, landed just on the line. And just like that, the Panthers down here in a pretty decent sized hole. 10-3, the Steel Valley lead. To the near side, and Grace. Great play by Joey DiGiorno. But not enough. Dave Grace, Dave Grace, the senior hitter. Just a little too much, and an 8-point Panther lead now. Touched over by Frank Grigor. Lehman again, and Max DeYoung, and he finally gets in the book with a kill. Max DeYoung off a couple of Steel Valley hands. Panthers finally get a point and the side out. The deficit is 7. Panthers trail 11-4. Serve goes backwards. You like to see that. Free ball, Panthers now. Oh my goodness, some confusion. Frank Grigor made a lunge at it, but not enough to keep the ball alive. Steel Valley gets it right back. Bryce Cook, nothing fancy, keep that ball in play from the back row, Dave Grace. And it works. Because the bump, there was nobody home for the Panthers to take that bump, and now it's a 9-point hole, 13-4. Ironmen lead. Wow, off the block and down. Nicely done by Tyler Smith of Steel Valley, and the deficit is now 10, 14-4. Ironmen lead. Over the top, the overpass. That bump is supposed to come to your own front line, not the other guys. Put away by Steel Valley. It's a 15-4, 11-point Ironmen lead. Jump serve, and a good one. Joey DiGiorno has it, and should be a free ball, Panthers. DiGiorno. Eric Lehman on the second touch did not fool the Ironmen, and it's put away by Tyler Smith. And finally, a service error gets the Panthers a point and the side out. At the net to the near side, over the top, Joey DiGiorno, but to the other side. Oh, Panthers get a gift there. Alex Malstep was going to put that overpass away, but it lands up on his own side of the net. But that one, a nice, easy toss over the net. Tyler Smith gets himself a kill. Over the top. Eric Lehman with the set. Wow, Bryce Cook had to hesitate a second. I thought maybe Bryce Cook might have gotten into the net. He did not. He sort of finger rolled it over the net to the Steel Valley defense. Point Panthers, and the deficit's back down to 10, 17-7, and the serve from Joey DiGiorno goes just long. Another one of those. Still in play. Eric Lehman to the far side. Back it comes. Eric Lehman to the far side. Dan King. Oh, my goodness. Well, Dan King gets it. That was one of those you take it, I'll get it, and nobody ends up with it. Trading points there. Panthers still down by 10, 18-8. From the middle. Oh, too bad, a net violation because Tyler Lewis whistled that one way out of bounds. But somebody from the Panthers was in the net. That is a no-no. Point for Steel Valley, and it's 19-8. An 11-point Ironmen lead. Panthers get one back on a gift. But it's still a formidable hill to climb at 19-9. Dan King comes out. That's Tanner Alhausen again. Back for the serve. Left side, and that seems to be play number one for Steel Valley. Out it goes. Panthers get the point, 19-10. Oh, it'll be a free ball for the Panthers. Great dig, but the overpass and another one. Eric Lehman loses the joust, but the Panthers still have the ball. At the net, Bryce Cook, Eric Lehman, and Max DeYoung got a little over anxious. His eyes are big as teacups. And it drifts off his wrist. Steel Valley now with a decent lead at 20-10 here in the third set. That's what Max DeYoung wanted to do just a minute ago, and he got his second chance, and there it went down the line. 20-11. 2 kills for Max DeYoung. Michael Urena, nice easy serve. Now to the near side, Dave Grace lands out. Panthers with the point. Michael Urena again, 20-12. Panthers back within 8. Short set. Max DeYoung had it. That's the overpass, Frank Grigor. Putting that overpass away. And wow, just like that, the Panthers now have that deficit down to 7. Michael Urena the serve. Near side, Dave Grace off the net and out of bounds. Nobody touched it. Panthers within 6. Grace again. Oh, but into the block that time didn't work. Panthers had the double block set up, but it was well placed by Grace. Ted Stojanoff. Over the top and down it goes. Max DeYoung. 3 kills now for Max. Oh, the bump goes way long. after a nice recovery by the Panthers. Free ball, Ironmen. Over the top, Frank Gregor with the block, but Tyler Smith with a point, and now the Ironmen 2 points away from taking this set and bringing it to a 2-1 match. Over the top, Eric Lehman with the set to the near side. Max DeYoung off the block. Still in play. Why wasn't that a double hit, I wonder? Oh, well. From the back row, Tanner Alhausen just not enough on it to get it over. And the Ironmen now with 9 set points in hand, 24-15. They just need one of these next 9 points. They've graced Joey DiGiorno to the far side. And the Panthers get one back. Bryce Cook with his 3rd kill. 24-16, Dan King checks in. Tanner Alhausen out to finish off this set. Joey DiGiorno, great dig. The set to the far side off the block, still in play. Still legal, still good recovery by Bryce Cook. Oh, but off a couple of hands and out of bounds. And with that, the Steel Valley Ironmen take the 3rd set 25-16. It's 2-1 St. Clair. A little more volleyball left to play. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back for the 4th set. We're back, and the 4th set is underway. St. Clair with the serve, playing right to left in the gray and white. And Eric Lehman taking a whiff at that one, but off his wrist and out of bounds over the end line. Kevin McGay, he's still here with you. Pat DeMarco behind the camera, and it is still April 15th. It is tax day today. Everybody's miserable except for, let's see if we can get us a home win here and send us all home cheerful at least. Robbie Mackey getting that one over nicely. It goes long. Nobody touched it. Right off of the hands of Tyler Smith. And we're all knotted up at 1. Garrett O'Grady back on the floor. Did not play in the 4th set, nor did Brad Colditz or Billy Smith. So it looks like the A team back on the floor here to see what happens in the 4th set. Not much of a kill, really, but Tyler Majernik found a way to get it past the block, and Brad Colditz outstretched arm, and it's a 2-1 Steel Valley lead. 4th set. Panthers took the first 25-19, took the second 25-20. Steel Valley just took the third 25-16, and that is Brad Colditz shoving it home for his 9th kill of the night to lead all St. Clair attackers, and we are all knotted up at 2. Nolan Condrich, the serve, and a good one. Should be a free ball. It is. That might have gone out, but St. Clair chose to play it. And Brad Colditz, well, in the net. The set really wasn't high enough for him to do his usual jumping thing, but the point and side out go to Steel Valley, and they've got the 3-2 lead with Stephen Ruffing delivering the ball. And Brad Colditz, well, it did not go into Steel Valley block. It went into the net instead. Technically, 4 hits is the call. Point Steel Valley and a 4-2 lead. Bro, Brad Colditz he just sort of oozed the ball over the net. Everybody was expecting something different. It worked out just fine. Panthers get the point and side out. And Billy Smith back for the serve. He had a wonderful first couple of sets here tonight. Into the block and down. Nicely done. Jacob Ty with the block for the point. Bringing us back even at 4. Over the top and into the St. Clair block. Jacob Ty again. Right place, right time, good result. To the far side. Yes, called. I had to hesitate there a second. Had to wait for the second linesman. It was indeed called in. Five all the score. Ted Stojanoff with the Steel Valley serve. Pat Vopel with the set, but hoisted that one. Oh my goodness. 25 feet wide over the heads of everybody on the Steel Valley bench. 6-5 Ironmen lead. Make it 6-all. Brad Kolditz showing everybody how it's done. 11 kills for Brad. Tied up at 6. And the Brad Kolditz jump serve goes into the net. 7-6 Ironmen. Dave Grace the serve. Back set Pat Vopel, and it lands in. Pat Vopel, that's doing it right. Pat with his 6th kill, first one since the first set maybe, or maybe early in the second set. Jacob Ty over the tops, tied up at 7. Good block. No, the Panthers, well, a lot of awkward net play there. 4 hits will be the call, but the Ironmen get the point. Alex Milestead to the near side. And Garrett O'Grady with a terrific kill off a couple of Steel Valley Ironmen. 8-all. Here we go again, just like the first 2 sets. The Panthers with the teams will trade points here. Well, Eric Lehman with kind of a soft serve. I know he wishes he had that one back. Didn't have anywhere near the legs to get over the net. The side out and point for Steel Valley. And a 9-8 lead. Ref's not calling this very tight tonight. That could have easily been called a lift and a roof, but oh well. Steel Valley getting the point and a 2-point lead now at 10-8. Ryan McAllister with the serve and a good one. To the near side, Garrett O'Grady hustling it down the floor. He didn't waste any time with that doggone thing. Put that point out of its misery. And Garrett O'Grady with his kill number 9 and the serving chores. Over the top. Quick set to the middle. Tyler Lewis. Panthers almost got a hold of that one. Just rattled off a wrist and out of bounds. 11-9. Steel Valley lead. What a serve. That one just rolled over the top of the net. And they'll get the free ball right back. Far side touchdown. And a nice block. And the Panthers end up with that point. 11-10. Steel Valley with the lead. Nolan Condrich now with the serve. See if the Panthers can bring this back to even. Let's square it all up at 11 right here. Play some defense. Like that kind of a double hit's going to be the call. Tons of spin on that ball is what determined that one's fate. Brad Kolditz, but over the top, way long. And the Ironman lead is now 3 at 13-10. Free ball Panthers. Can we use it? Find an open spot. Just like that, Brad Kolditz. Right man, right place, right time, 12 kills. But that's not good enough. Panthers still need a couple. Steel Valley leads 13-11. Billy Smith the serve. The far side. The block is good for the point. Pat Vopel, I think, got that one. Panthers get two of them back. 13-12 now. Short set. Off the block. Robbie Mackey. Oh, but at the net, the overpass. Oh, too bad. Panthers were playing some good defense, but Robbie Mackey got that thing a little too far past the front line. Put down by Alex Milstead of Steel Valley, and they've got that 2-point lead back at 14-12. Milstead with the serve. Oops, pardon me. Ted Stojanoff with the serve. Garrett O'Grady comes up short. Steel Valley gets that 3-point lead back. Pat Vopel breaking that little string. Panthers not letting them get away, but we also need a few points right now. Let's see if Brad Kolditz can knock one down with that jump serve. Oh, he won't use the hop serve instead. Little quick set and down it goes. Alex Milstead. Robbie Mackey. Back set. Pat Vopel, down it goes. Sliced into the near left corner. (16-14). Steel Valley still leads. Good serve. Panthers with some defense, and there it is. Nolan Kondrich with the block that time. 4 kills, the block rather. 4 points now for Nolan. Panthers get back to within one, 16-15. And it lands in. Pat Vopel on the block. (16-all). Timeout called by the Steel Valley Ironmen. And the Panthers did just what they needed to. Got out of that 3-point hole. And we're all tied up at 16 here in this fourth set. Panthers lead 2-1. We come away with this set. The match is over. Steel Valley comes through. We play a fifth and deciding set. We'll talk about that if that eventuality gets here. Brad Kolditz leading all of our attackers with 12 kills. Garrett O'Grady hanging in there in second with 9. Pat Vopel now has 8 and 2 blocks to go with it. Billy Smith, the setter, has 4, but hasn't had one in a while here. Over the top and covered. At the net. Oh, one of the Panthers, yeah. I think it was Pat Vopel, might have gotten a bit of a few molecules of wrist in that net. That's a no-no. And Steel Valley gets the point and the side out and the serve. Nolan Kondrich, but right into the Tyler Lewis block. The 6'10". Tyler Lewis does it again. 18-16 Panthers, or rather Ironmen. Panthers trail by 2. From the right side, Pat Vopel again, getting some really good playing time tonight. And points, 18-17, but the Panthers have to come through with a couple here. Tyler Lewis on the floor, having to deal with that 6'10" guy. But right now it's Eric Lehman with the serve. I missed what the violation was. It's a There was a foot fault on the serve, I am told, but Garrett O'Grady gets one of those points right back. You have to keep your whole body behind the white line, the white serving line. Apparently Eric stepped over that line. 19-18. Panthers needing points, but Tyler Lewis keeping that 2-point cushion for Steel Valley. 20-18. Panthers having to break this here string. Tyler Smith the serve. To the near side, Brad Kolditz in the block and out of bounds. Brad Kolditz one more time, 13 kills. And in the meantime, hustling Tyler Lewis across that front line. He does not play back row. Oh my, Nolan Kondrich. Not a great time for a service error. Let's see if the Panthers can get it back, but Lewis is off the floor right now. If the Panthers can get control here and run a couple of points while he's on the bench, that could help a lot. Oh, should be a free ball, Panthers. It is. Brad Kolditz, oh my goodness, off the hands of Stephen Ruffing. I'm grateful every time I see that I'm not out there trying to return this stuff. Now the Panthers with Lewis on the bench. Can the Panthers run it and finish out this fourth set? Billy Smith the serve. And a decent one. On the far side over the top, Panthers with it. Brad Kolditz, oh my goodness. And it's still in play. That's the amazing part. A ball with that kind of velocity, he'll do it again. That time, nobody's getting to that. It's not coming back, folks. 21 all. Just what the doctor ordered at the right time. 21 all. The Panthers need a run right here. Play a little defense. Get this ball back. Just like that. Over the block. Oh, Steel Valley does recover it. Grace over the top and off the block and out of bounds. Pat Vopel got the block, but it went into the Steel Valley bench. They get the point inside out and lead 22-21. Now, if you've seen these matches, you know as we get to 24, if the teams get to 24 all, we play bonus volleyball until somebody wins it by 2. Kolditz again, but in the block. Recovered, and oh, great defense played by the ball. Too bad you did not see that on camera, but that bump went into the rolled up net that's over the top of the court. A violation, a dead ball foul, and a timeout called. Wow, by Coach Josh Ficcarelli. It was a really nice defensive sequence there by the Panthers to corral that ball and bring it back in play, but right now, Steel Valley leads this fourth set 23-21. And the Panthers needing some points right now. And again, as you know, if you've seen these matches, the receiving team gets the advantage with the first shot to go to a nice bump set attack. And that'll be the Panthers. But right now, Brad Kolditz with a couple of timely kills. He's up to 15 now. Garrett O'Grady with 10. Only 2 service aces for the Panthers in this match. Steel Valley, tremendous defense to keep them in this match. 23-21. The serve is in the hands of Ted Stojanoff for Steel Valley. Panthers on the receiving end here. Oh, and it's a service error. Well, there's one of them. Now the Panthers needing some defense. It's got to be a good serve, and they've got to play some defense. Lewis is not. Oh, the overpass. And down it goes. A fortuitous overpass. And Jacob Ty gets the Panthers a crucial point. We're tied at 23. Brad Kolditz the serve. From the far side, tapped over, covered by Bill Smith. Over the top, Brad Kolditz. It goes backward. Should be a free ball, Panthers. It will be. Can the Panthers get point number 24 right here? Back set. Pat Vopel into the structure. The ball is live. Good rally going on here. The set. Pat Volleyball cannot bring it to the floor. Terrific attacks here. Garrett O'Grady. Net violation. Wow. And the Panthers with 3 straight points have control now at 24-23. Steel Valley takes their second and final timeout of this set. All right, to set it up for you, here's what happens. We're 24-23. Panthers with the serve. Steel Valley with the advantage. Luckily, Tyler Lewis not on the floor. Now, Panthers win this point. This is actually match point. Panthers win this one. We are out of here early and home in time to see the hockey playoffs and see what the Pirates are up to. If Steel Valley captures this point, we play bonus volleyball until somebody wins the doggone thing. Who's up? That's Brad Kolitz doing the serving. Now, he's got a tremendous jump serve. I don't know whether he'll actually use it here. He hasn't used it in the last 2 points. But Brad Kolitz with the serve. Panthers need the point. Need some defense right here. Free ball, Panthers. Now can we use it? Back set, right side. Pat Volleyball, down it goes. Game, set, match. And the Panthers came roaring back with the final 4 points to take this match 3-1 by scores of 25-19, 25-20. Steel Valley won that third set 25-16, and the Panthers in set number 4 come back to take it 25-23 in a very exciting match. It doesn't count in the section standings, but nonetheless, it's great to have Steel Valley here. It's great to have the Panthers come away with a victory, and it's great to have you all watch it with us tonight. Kevin McGahee is my name, Pat DeMarco behind the camera, and of course, the production talents of Upper St. Clair Cable 7 brought you this match tonight. We're glad you were with us. Stay with us, or be with us again next time for more volleyball on Upper St. Clair Cable 7. Thanks for watching, everybody, and good night.